Welcome to the land of fire and ice, Iceland. From roaring waterfalls and volcanic highlands to black sand beaches and sparkling glaciers, this country feels like another planet. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 places you must visit in Iceland, starting with number 10 and working our way to the ultimate destination at number 1. Get ready for an adventure through Iceland's most breathtaking wonders. Number 10. Snæfellsnes Peninsula and Kirkjufell Mountain. Often called Iceland in miniature, the Snæfellsnes Peninsula has a little bit of everything: glaciers, lava fields, fishing villages, and dramatic sea cliffs. The star attraction here is Kirkjufell Mountain, a perfectly cone-shaped peak that rises 463 meters and is believed to be one of the most photographed mountains in the world. At its base lies Kirkjufellsfoss, a series of small waterfalls that create one of the most iconic views in Iceland. Sunset and sunrise bring magical lighting that make the mountain glow. Other highlights of the peninsula include Bykirkja, the famous black church, Barnafoss waterfall, and the charming village of Arnarstapi, where rugged sea cliffs meet crashing waves. A road trip around Snæfellsnes feels like exploring all of Iceland in a single day. Number 9. North Iceland and Dettifoss Waterfall. North Iceland is home to some of the country's rawest and most dramatic landscapes. The highlight is Dettifoss, the most powerful waterfall in Europe, thundering 45 meters down into Jokulsarlon Canyon. The sheer force and volume of water are breathtaking, and a walking trail brings you close enough to feel the ground rumble. Nearby is Hafragilsfoss, a lesser-known but equally stunning waterfall that reveals the canyon's scale. The region also includes Lake Mývatn, surrounded by volcanic craters, lava formations, and bubbling geothermal fields. It's a place where Iceland's volcanic energy is on full display, and it offers some of the most dramatic natural scenery in the country. Number 8. Eastfjords and Hengifoss Waterfall. The Eastfjords are among Iceland's most peaceful regions, with winding roads, quiet fishing towns, and towering mountains dropping into the sea. The jewel of the east is Hengifoss, Iceland's third tallest waterfall, plunging 128 meters down a red-striped cliff. The hike to reach it takes about 30 minutes and also passes Reynisfjara, framed by tall basalt columns. Close by is Seyðisfjörður, considered one of the most beautiful fjords in Iceland. The town is famous for its colorful wooden houses, rainbow-painted street leading to the church, and its connection as a ferry port to Norway and the Faroe Islands. The Eastfjords feel far less crowded than the south, making them a perfect stop for those seeking quiet beauty. Number 7. Stokksnes and Vestrahorn Mountain. On Iceland's southeast coast lies one of its most photogenic locations, Stokksnes Beach, with the jagged peaks of Vestrahorn Mountain rising dramatically in the background. The black sand here is dotted with grassy dunes that create wave-like patterns, perfect for photography. The beach requires a small entrance fee, but it's worth every moment for the views. Strong winds often whip up the sand, adding a sense of drama to the landscape. At sunrise or sunset, the mountain reflects in the wet black sands, creating a surreal mirror effect. Just a short drive away is Eystrahorn Mountain, another equally dramatic peak with sweeping coastal views. Number 6. Vatnajökull Glacier and Jokulsarlon Lagoon. Covering 8% of Iceland, Vatnajökull is the largest glacier in Europe, with dozens of outlet glaciers creating jaw-dropping landscapes. One of the best spots to see it is Jokulsarlon Glacier Lagoon, where massive chunks of ice drift slowly across a milky blue lake. But the true highlight is Jokulsarlon Lagoon, where icebergs float out to sea. Just across the road lies Diamond Beach, where crystal-clear pieces of ice wash up on the black sand, sparkling in the sun like diamonds. It's one of Iceland's most surreal sights. Visiting this area is like stepping into another world, where the power of glaciers meets the endless Atlantic Ocean. Number 5. Fjarðarfjörður Canyon. One of Iceland's most magical landscapes is Fjarðarfjörður Canyon, a 2-kilometer-long gorge carved by a glacial river over thousands of years. Its moss-covered cliffs and winding river below create views that feel like something out of a fantasy film. A well-marked trail runs along the canyon's rim, leading to several viewpoints and a platform at the far end for a sweeping look into the gorge. The scenery here is otherworldly, and in misty weather it feels like walking into a hidden world of trolls and elves from Icelandic folklore. Number 4. Reynisfjara Black Sand Beach. No trip to Iceland is complete without visiting Reynisfjara, the country's most famous black sand beach. Located near the village of Vik, it's famous for its jet-black volcanic sands, towering basalt columns, and the jagged sea stacks known as Reynisfjara, which legend says are trolls turned to stone. The roaring Atlantic waves crash violently here, so visitors must keep a safe distance. Still, the setting is mesmerizing. Further down the beach, solitude can be found among the dramatic scenery. At sunset, the entire coastline glows in shades of orange and red, creating one of the most unforgettable experiences in Iceland. Number 3. Skogafoss and Seljalandsfoss Waterfalls. Southern Iceland is waterfall paradise, and two of its most famous are Skogafoss and Seljalandsfoss. Skogafoss, dropping 60 meters, this mighty waterfall creates mist so thick that rainbows often appear on sunny days. A staircase beside the falls leads to a platform with sweeping views of the coast. Seljalandsfoss, just off the ring road, this waterfall is unique because you can walk behind it. At sunset, the golden light shines directly through the curtain of water, creating one of the most magical views in Iceland. Number 2. RSMRK, Thorsmork Valley. Hidden between glaciers, RSMRK Valley is one of Iceland's ultimate adventure destinations. The landscapes here are raw and wild, with jagged mountains, braided glacial rivers, and moss-covered ridges. The Vallanukkur viewpoint hike is a highlight, offering sweeping 360 degrees views across the valley. The remoteness and raw beauty make it feel like one of the last untouched frontiers in Iceland. Number 1. Landmannalaugar in the Highlands. At number 1 is the crown jewel of Iceland's highlands, Landmannalaugar. Known for its colorful rhyolite mountains, steaming geothermal vents, and endless hiking trails, it is one of the most unique landscapes in the world. The area is the starting point of the famous Laugavegur Trail, one of Iceland's best multi-day hikes. Even a day trip offers stunning experiences, from hiking over lava fields to soaking in natural hot springs surrounded by rainbow-colored hills. Access is via rough F-roads that require a vehicle and river crossings, but the effort is well rewarded. Landmannalaugar captures the very essence of Iceland, wild, vibrant, and otherworldly. Travel tips for Iceland. Car rental. Many destinations require a 4x4, especially in the highlands. Hot springs. Beyond the Blue Lagoon, natural gems like Reynisfjara Hot Spring River offer magical experiences. Best time to visit. Summer brings endless daylight, while winter offers snow landscapes and the northern lights. Weather. Pack layers. Iceland's weather can shift from sunshine to rain in minutes.